up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? If you are Nene Leaks, you're not having a good week at all. Now listen, something's going on with Nene. And I know I like to tease her and drag her and all this, but there is actually something going on with Nene, and y'all, it don't make any sense. Let me give y'all the plot, and then we go and get into the details, because you know your girl always likes a good PowerPoint presentation. First thing that's going on with Nene. One, that Nene Lounge. It's been closed for an emergency, baby. Emergencies don't last 5 days, and not even that. Why is the number disconnected? And why aren't you even open on regular operating days? Two, you being sued by, I can't even say your boyfriend, that woman's husband, and your boyfriend has not filed any papers for divorce. What is going on? Did you sign up to be a sister wife? Third of all, you just moved into a new multi-million-dollar condo that's back on the market for sale. Fourth of all, you literally shoot your own self in the foot over the Bravo case, talking about, Andy, we need to squash this silly beef. You're suing them for racial discrimination. What you mean, silly beef? This is your lawsuit, y'all. Let's get into this. But before we do, hit that like, subscribe, comment button, and don't forget, I know your girl been on vacation, but it's time for me to jump back into the reality TV game. I'm reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, maybe Real Housewives of Dubai, definitely Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and Love and Marriage DC if y'all want. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the Nene thing. Ready for the receipts? Let's go. All right, so the first clue we had that Nene spiraling is literally her gallivanting and bragging about being with a married man. And I just want to point out, even though the wife is suing Nene for $100,000, I want to point out he hasn't moved for a divorce. He hasn't moved to file divorce papers. Y'all, it's giving sister wife. It's giving yours, him, theirs, mine. And the fact that Nene is proud to share. Now, I did say below, maybe it's because she's a grieving widow and she's not thinking clearly. But y'all, then y'all remember this girl, right? Bryson's baby's mom at one point, apparently the baby is not his, might not be his. She didn't want to take a paternity test. I don't know what's going on with that, but I know that she read Nene Leaks to God and said, you know, karma, this, that, you always blocking people from the bag, and got the nerve to be crying about being blacklisted, right? And I said, all right, but then Nene posted this. That Nene Lounge is closed this weekend due to an emergency. Thank you so much for your patience and support. I said, okay. And she said, I'll post our reopening date. And I remember I read that. I said, that don't make any sense. You said you're posting on the weekend. Isn't the reopening date your next day of business? I believe they open from Wednesday to Sunday or something like that. What you mean you'll let us know reopen? It's giving closed down. It's giving shuttered. It's getting going out of business. Now, if you look on Google, right? Google still has it. It's saying closed right there because it's usually closed on Tuesday. But Google has their regular operating hours. But the thing is, if you call, the phone number's disconnected and there's still not a reopening date. So then Nene posted this on Instagram saying there's open call, walk in tomorrow. They're hiring for everyone: floors, kitchens, servers, hookah servers, porters, barbacks. There was also another one posting that said that they were hiring for everything, even managers, literally, and that they were under new management. What the heck? Now, word on the Atlanta street is Nene hasn't paid her vendors or a lot of people that work there in months. So then I said, if it's under new management, does that mean, do you even own it anymore? What is going on, and why can't you give an opening date? Clearly, whatever's going on is outside of your hands. An emergency don't last for weeks. And then we found out that Nene is selling her condo. Nene just moved into this condo just a few months ago. I think like right after she showed her house for Greg. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful condo. It's staged perfectly, probably the same places that staged Portia and Simon stuff, right? It's staged perfectly. It has an outside deck. She is selling it. But y'all, does this sound like somebody that's doing good? Let's think about this. You running around with a married man that don't got no plans to divorce. The wife is suing you for $100,000. Your only bread and butter, which is your lounge, closed down unexpectedly. And word on the street is you haven't been paying your vendors. You haven't been paying anyone. And you're looking for a complete overhaul. And when you call, the phone isn't on. Y'all, what do you think is happening? I'm dead serious because this is looking like a spiral to me. Now, let me give you the last piece of evidence that really made me think that Nene was spiraling out of control. You know that lawsuit she has with Bravo? The one that it looked like she might at least had a case to settle? Y'all, Nene shot her own self in the foot once again. Listen to this mess.
Are always asking me about coming back to Housewives. Now the chances of that is going to be very slim. But I would like to say happy birthday, Andy. I heard it was we're going to stop this bullshit ass beefing. And today I heard it was his birthday, so I'm going to wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Andy. Oh my God, I hope you're well.
Y'all, Nene just wished the man that she said racially harassed her, blacklisted her, and did all these things. She just wished them, that's right, you heard it. She wished them a happy birthday and said she wanted to stop the BS beef. You mean your lawsuit? You mean the last source of income you might be, especially if you blacklisted like you say you are? You mean that? Then she started retweeting this much. Nene's fabulous, but get this, she hinted she might be coming to YouTube. We really miss you. Please come back to YouTube. Let's not allow them to shut you out. Do your own thing, your YouTube channel, and interview people. Please do something, which, no lie, I do think Nene would be really, really good on YouTube. I wonder why she hasn't gotten on YouTube yet. It's weird to me, right? But then somebody else said, she retweeted, I'll honestly watch anything they'll allow her to be in. The key word is allow. And then she retweeted, ooh, my God, I don't think she's lying. Y'all, Nene just said that it was BS beef. Now you retweeting things that you have a case and that you weren't lying, but you're trying to make friends with one of the people you said was racist towards you and blacklisted you. She literally shot her own self in the foot over her case when she knows her lounge is still shut down. Then she started going in on Carlos King. Now, listen, this is a roundabout. This is my opinion, because it seemed like she was really, really upset that Carlos King didn't allow her to be on with the OGs, which I thought was weird. Why you got Kim them, you got Deshaun, you got Lisa Wu. I was happy to see all of them, but where's Nene at? And I thought Nene and Carlos were cool, right? So mind you, she tweeted this once Carlos dropped that. She tweeted this around the time Carlos announced that it was happening. Now, here's the thing. We found out about the interview a while back, but Nene, I would assume, because it was filmed 6 days before it was announced, maybe knew about it. Somebody said, I believe Nene declined the interview. She said she would prefer to do an interview on her own platform. Nene don't got a platform. Do you mean on her YouTube channel? But then she retweeted, right? She didn't retweet. It's so bitter. It's so sad. Nene actually retweeted. No, I don't think so. Nene did not say she wouldn't do any interview with Carlos King, just that she prefers telling her own story on her own platform first. She also did say she's no beef with the ladies. But you don't seem to be wishing them well. You don't seem to be congratulating them. But then that said, that's what the problem everybody had with Nene. She doesn't seem to be like a team player unless she's on top. And when she's on top, she don't care about anybody else. So then Nene ended all of this by saying, it's amazing how one network person can have an issue with you and have every network not work with you. Let's talk about that. So then Miss Mention It All said, sure. Right? So they went into this little Twitter thing, which she's like, why would Andy work with you? Because Andy literally, you said Andy was, loved powdered donuts and all this other stuff. So then Nene went off and said, where's the proof? Where's the proof? So the girl literally dropped the receipts, which is the tweet we all remember Nene sending, right? And then Nene said, where's the name? Y'all, Nene is spiraling, and I don't care what nobody says. I hope it's not that man she's with. Whatever's going on, his business sense, if he has some, is not rubbing off on her. Nene needs maybe to concentrate on the business that pays her. But right now, what exactly is that? Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.